March 29th, day 30. And it's clear.
All right, people.
Right where I'm supposed to be.
Let's see. 7:17 this morning. I relaxed a little bit, did some office work. Okay, yeah. So anyways, it's a slightly chilly Sunday morning. March 29th, day 30. Huh? If we can do it for 30 days. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna hit this morning mile. But yesterday was interesting. Fartlek's been going good. Again, more idea bombs are hitting me. So, man, I want to write stuff. I realize that now. I think I want to be a writer. I am a writer. I just haven't been doing it. It's crazy. See, once again. Yep. I've been thinking a lot about just doing what you want to do and not trying to rationalize it. You know, it's so important because, like, for me, I started doing that in 2022, and dude, I don't have anything that would show society that it's done something awesome for me, but I'm just a lot happier. So, and stumbling into things, like, I guess what the point is where you end up probably isn't going to resemble where you started, right? So, like, you want to be something, or you think you got this thing you want to use, and where you're wanting to go or wanting to start doesn't feel like that thing, just do it. You know what I mean? Stop overthinking it, bro. It's not, this world isn't built for our rationale. You know, I think it has a lot to do with, wanting to explain it to people. So, don't worry about people. Anyways, man, that's not what I'm doing here. So, especially since day 30, we got 32 videos and 0 views. So nobody's watching this anyway. So I don't know why I'm trying to give you a motivational talk. But yeah, again, it's the accountability partner. It's not, this isn't for your entertainment. So I feel like YouTube's daring me, like, you got to tell somebody about it. Tell somebody. It's like testing my words, It's fun. It's like, who are you really doing this for? So, I like it. I'm gonna win that battle. We'll see if YouTube ever recommends my videos to anybody. They're set on public, all that. So, interesting topic. Anyways, so yesterday, Fartlek report. Yesterday, we had to go to OKC, but I made my daughter and I listen the whole way there. We listened to different videos about Friedrich Nietzsche, and then I spent some time with her at the deal. But then when she was in some workshops for a couple hours, I sat in the car and tried to do my normal workflow, but it doesn't really fit in the car. So instead, I focused on some creative stuff and another, angle, and I started writing the bones for Washington Irving's FU original based on Sleepy Hollow, or inspired by Sleepy Hollow, the legend of Sleepy Hollow. So, and that's real fun. I think that's gonna come together nicely, bro. I got Ichabod. It's like the legend of mile 20. Ichabod gets caught on the scene, getting dared or getting asked if he's going to run in the annual marathon. He's like, yeah, because he sees the girls looking. Ichabod's going to represent this like super geared up guy buying gels and all this stuff and paying attention to all these metrics and, you know, spring shoes and carbon plated stuff. And it's going to, you know, obviously represent that you can't buy your way to what we're talking about. But Braun knows this because Braun's a runner. He's a local. We're not going to paint him out as like necessarily always a hero like in the original, but he's like a runner. And I'll put up the thing that I've gotten. It's on the bulletin, I think so. But anyways, Braun scares him with the story of the headless runner at mile 20, a legend that's been told in the town, but the legend really comes from Coach Irving being interviewed years ago, decades ago, after a race where he's mad poetic and maybe a little bit too advanced for the town folk with his crazy verbiage and the way he says that he became a headless, speaks of himself maybe like in a little bit like a third person, the headless runner at mile 20, but like saying something different, saying like the version of him, but the guy who checked in at mile 19 or crossed mile 19 has never been seen again. And then the local news, the newspaper like quotes those couple quotes real big, and it, you know, people don't read the whole article, so they see that and they're oh my god, and the legend gets passed on. Braun plays on that. He knows though that it's not really a monster. He knows that it's a moment of clarity. Anyways, his plot works. He gets to mile 20. It's just him and the girl coincidentally running into each other at mile 20 as they enter the moment of clarity and fall in love. And then Ichabod, I think on the bulletin it says like he's watching from the crowd. Bro, AI is not a good writer. Let me tell you. Helps me type, helps me come up with different ways to say something, but really not a great writer creatively. Anyways, that's not how the story's going to go. The story's going to be, like all, that you don't really know what happened to him, I guess, right? I think that I'm leaning that way, where I want to make it, it has to be a little like that, right? Where you don't know if maybe there was a monster because he's disappeared or something, and there's like a crushed Fitbit or some of his gear laying around. Anyways, so that was fun. And it's another example of like just fartlecking in life, going with the flow, getting the best out of what you can, and then it maybe is what you needed, right? Like maybe I needed to do that because that has already got me going. Now I'm thinking about Plato's Cave. That one lady is Mary Wells, I think. I was memorizing her by her other last name, but she wrote Frankenstein, so we can do a FU original there. And so anyways, FU originals are going to be fun. And now I realize that. So it's really helping me also with the coach profiles, trying to, Anyways. That's it, man. I'm going to go on a run now. Oh, I'm going to try to get better at stopping my watch. Stopping my watch and not being so Dr. Fartlek on the run, because some of these metrics matter to me, like the steps per minute, vertical ratio, and ground contact. I think all those, two of them mainly, but the other one reflects the other two. It's going to help me with wear and tear. So, anyways, here we go.
The road is not a distance, it's a way to understand the signature of wonder written on the land. 'Cause I've got heaven under my feet, and I've got heaven the Sunday blessed. Between the golden road and the electric blue, I'm running right into a version of me that's new. Yes, heaven under my feet and heaven over my head. 30 days of rhythm, 30 days of truth, trading in the heavy for a feeling like my youth. It's not about the finish, it's about the soul in flight, finding where the gravity meets the morning light. I'm a bridge between the valley and the infinite sky, with a testimony moving as the world goes by. It's the connection under my feet, it's the direction over my head, it's the foundation under my feet, it's the salvation over my head. I'm grounded in the glory,
That hurt.
I'm reaching for the sun.
Trying to be a little more honest.
It's just beginning.
Pace.
When you thought that it was done.
All right, let's see if we can get you hit with this football.
Flowing in the level ground, a holy kind of silence in the rhythmic sound. I'm an anchor in the morning, I'm a kite in the breeze, finding my position with a total kind of ease. Day 30 is a doorway, and I'm walking through with the earth below me.
All right, here we go. Look out, sucker.